are you stationed at? I know where you are with the asphalt, but where are your trucks and things like that for cement?
Well, we're installers, we're not producers, so we buy the materials, just like we buy the asphalt that we install from suppliers, we buy the cement as well. So we have our trucks and equipment at our yard on Brust Road, but we install asphalt and or concrete, and we also sub out work to other asphalt paving companies and also concrete companies as well.
So if I'm a subcontractor, is that what you said? Say I own the cement, I'm the one who has the cement, then you would get the cement from me and you would put it down?
Correct, we're not producers, we're installers,
Okay,
yes.
okay, and you mentioned something about subcontractor? Can you explain
What
that
I'm
to
saying
me?
is we do asphalt paving and concrete paving in-house, and we also sub out asphalt paving and concrete paving as needed.
So if this work here, which is a lot of money, you
Yes,
know,
it is.
$1,800,000, would you have a subcontractor helping you out with these jobs?
I would have some help on this particular project. One other company that I work with quite a bit that Al's Asphalt's actually invested with, yes.
Can you mention that name, or is it something you don't?
No, sure, it's called Josso Brothers. They actually worked here last year in the community. There was a contractor that had the contract, and COVID and everything else that took place last year for all businesses. We had a lot of difficulties. We stepped in and we helped them out. So me being Al's Asphalt Paving and my subcontractor, Josso Brothers, came in, we did the work. As far as I can tell, everything went really well. The city was pleased with the work that we did. And the differences this year is that we quoted the work as prime. We do concrete work. I have other projects that I do for other municipalities, just like Ajax Paving's out here doing Party Road and Goddard Road. They're an asphalt paving company and a concrete company, but if you notice, they're subbing out their concrete panel repairs to a subcontractor by the name of Ciparoni Concrete. So we're like kind of in the same realm as them guys.
Okay, so is this subcontractor, have they notified the city? Are they registered or whatever it is that a company would have to do? Isn't there something on our towing contract that says that anybody that's subcontracting has to also be approved by us? If I'm wrong, I don't know if there's... So I'm just wondering if this subcontractor that you have for the cement has been approved by the city of Taylor?
I would say, I won't speak to being approved by who you're talking about approved them, but they have worked for Al's Asphalt Paving in the city in the past, and there was never an issue. Now, if it is an issue of getting this contract awarded tonight, then Al's Asphalt can 100% self-perform this work. It's not a problem. I can exclude a subcontractor if that's an issue. We have no problem doing that.
I mean, I deal with this in my job, and the job that Taylor does. It's not uncommon. In fact, I would say it's almost in the 90th percentile that prime contractors subcontractors work. And what's important is that the prime contractor is the one standing by the work, standing by the pricing. And this is not uncommon in any kind of maintenance work, including cement and asphalt.
And if I'm not mistaken, the way that the bid went out, it allowed for subcontracting, so, you know, maybe Mr. Lyon could speak to it, but to the question of are they approved, I don't think that's an Al's Asphalt question. I think it's the city of Taylor, and it's my understanding that it was allowed per the way this was bid out, but maybe Craig could speak to that.
Through the chair, yes, the responsibility for the contract does fall on Al's Asphalt. Josso Brothers has worked in the city before. They did perform quality work, and as far as I'm aware, because I was not here last year, but I've heard nothing but good remarks with respect to the craftsmanship and workmanship. With respect to are they a qualified contractor registered with the city, and just deferring with our director of building, a lot of the time your trades will become a registered trades contractor with a community. So an electrician, a plumber, those types of contractors will register with a building department because you have homeowners that are working with contractors, and it provides some clarity for the homeowners. In a construction contract like this, it's a little bit different, whereas the general contractor will take sole responsibility of the contract, and that's what's occurring here this evening. Al's Asphalt Paving is the sole warrantor of this contract. Now, they have a partnership agreement, whatever that is, with Josso Brothers. However, Josso Brothers will serve Al's Asphalt, which Al's Asphalt then serves the city of Taylor. So any warranty work, any concerns that will arise, we will directly work with Al's Asphalt to rectify those problems. The same as we've, in many construction contracts, many of the general or prime contractors will sub out a number of different trade type work, so.
Councilman Johnson? If I'm not mistaken, Al's going to be responsible for all the warranty work. They're licensed and insured. The cement company will also be licensed and insured, and all the liabilities are covered and everything the city requires.
Absolutely.
Mr. Chair, and I think that's what I'm getting at. You know, I know it's a subcontractor, so if something happens, I know it's his, you know, and this is all bid, correct? They bid on this?
Correct.
So is that considered a contract?
Yes.
Okay, so
So-
that was another question I had.
Their insurances in that, Josso Brothers, Al's Asphalt are on the insurance policies,
Okay.
as well as the city of Taylor is named as an additional insured to protect our well-being as well.
Okay. I just have one other question for you. You don't own any part of the what was the brothers, Jazz Brothers?
Johnson Brothers?
Johnson Brothers.
Articles of corporation, no. Equipment, yes.
Okay, so just with the
So
equipment.
I'm invested into that company. But once again, if the subcontract part is gonna hold up an approval or award, I can self-perform this work just as easily as I can do it with Johnson Brothers. It's not a problem.
I just think I'm thinking back to when we had the the towing package, and we were concerned about the subcontractors, weren't we? On that?
It's a different contract.
It's a different
with
kind of thing. Okay.
Different concerns
I'm just
in terms
bringing it
and
up.
conditions. I know what you're
Okay.
referring to.
That was an actual contract.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is bidding an actual contract?
Well, we,
These two were
Oh, okay.
arguing yesterday
Oh.
about,
Mr.
and Johnson was.
Oh, see, I missed it. Sorry.
Relative to my comments last night, Mr. Lyon and Mr. Couture were graciously not trying to rub it in my face and just explain to the point where I understood how the city has previously done business, and to my satisfaction, proved to me that the manner in which we're letting this contract today through the bid and the bid document, when approved, being turned into a contract, is how concrete and asphalt has recently been let out. So despite, I hope I didn't bet someone a beer, because if I did, I lost, but despite my comments
dinner.
last night, I'm satisfied based on what these gentlemen showed me in terms of prior contracts, and you know, I think this is lining up the same way as prior years.
Okay. That was my questions, and I got my answers, so thank you.
Is there any other
Thank you,
discussion?
Councilman.
Okay, if not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no.
No.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Winton?
Yes.
Ms. Croft?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Bezura?
Yes.
Mrs. Pats?
No.
Mr. Remick?
No.
Mr. Woolley?
Yes, motion carries. Okay, item 6.19 is a motion to approve 123.net Annual Metro Act right-of-way contract with the city of Taylor.
Support.
Yeah, a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Bezura. Is there any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chair, again, I'm sorry I was not here last night. Is this the right-of-way within the roads? Sorry, you had to sit down. Usually it says right-of-way, so I'm just taking for granted that's what it is. And I know we do it every year. I just wanted to make sure that's what this was.
Through the chair, good evening. Yes, it's the state act that
Okay.
governs the Metro Act.
I just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Okay, is there any other question? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.20 through 6.22 is going to be approved on a consent, or voted on by consent, and these are motions to approve contract renewals with Delta Dental, Dearborn National, and VSP Michigan Chamber for Vision.
Support.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Bezura. Is there any discussion? not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carried. Item 6.23 is a motion to approve the 80/20 cost share option for the City of Taylor per the Michigan Publicly Funded Health Insurance Contribution Act, PA 152, for employee health care benefits effective for the coverage year beginning on or after July 1st, 2021.
Support.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Bazura. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.24 and 6.25 are going to be under a consent agenda, and this is a motion to approve contract renewal with Health Alliance Plan and Blue Cross Blue Shield / Blue Care Network.
Motion?
Support.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Pat, supported by Councilwoman Croft. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.26 is a motion to approve the printing of 2021 local election ballots for the August 3rd, 2021, if needed, and November 2nd, 2021 elections by Inland Press, low bid, in the amount not to exceed $9,020, and the funds are allocated from General Fund, City Clerk's Office, Election Supplies.
Motion to approve.
Support.
I have a motion by Councilman Johnson, supported by Councilwoman Croft. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.